Alright guys, so I'm very excited about this. This is my second Benchmade I've gotten now. And without further ado, here it is. And of course my camera sucks, but that says 755, the mini pocket rocket. Just take it out of here. Just a little note, I did get this in a trade. I could not afford it myself, so I traded an iPod Touch for it, but it was all worth it. Oh yeah, and you can probably see it, yeah, there's some scratches right there. That's from the previous owner who sharpened it, but no complaints at all. Does have titanium. It's pretty much a liner that runs along it, and then you can tell it's just a giant thick brick of G10 on that thing. But this thing is actually surprisingly pretty light, and I have not taken this thing out of my pocket once. I just got it today too. It's got M3, hold on, just make sure I'm not saying this wrong, M390 steel. It's one of Benchmade's new, I want to say super steels. It's going to be found on the new 710s as well, which I hope I get someday. And this is 579 of 1000. So this is the pre-production run, and not to confuse anyone or to make anyone worried, that notch is supposed to be there. It is for the lock to bend a little bit, but it does open very quickly, closes very quickly. I'm not sure if this is how it comes from the factory, but the previous owner, whoever, I haven't spoken to him directly, but it is a great knife, and whatever he did to it, he took care of this thing. But it is nice, and it is very sharp. Some notes. It is pretty thick in your pocket, and it only mounts tip up for, I mean, it could go in either your right or left pocket. I keep them in my right pocket. I think it might do better on your left, but it is a great knife, and it is one of Shane Siebert's designs. I've not seen any more of his designs, but I know I plan to, sorry about that delay, camera cut out, but yeah, this is one of Shane Siebert's designs. Definitely love his work now that I've seen this. The pocket clip is titanium too, kind of like this pivot, yeah, the one, I like the pivot bolt right there. Looks, it really stands out in the knife, and I really like that. And I mean, I cannot stop playing with this knife. I did get a lot more knives than I did this. Let's do a little comparison. There's that one. That's the MPR. Here's my Griptilian. You can see it is pretty. It's about, actually it's about the same size as the MPR. So I mean, the only thing that sets this thing apart is the blade length and the axis lock. And another comparison for everyone. Good old Endura. Yeah, there's a definite thickness ratio or whatever here. You can definitely see the difference, but it makes up for it with a very nice thick blade. And I was actually talking to people on the forums because I was worried about the scratches on it, and they said I should just get a Crane, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, I feel bad, but Crane reground, just because this blade is so thick. I mean, it would just make this thing a hell of a lot sharper. I mean, this thing is very sharp. Let me see if I can find something. Okay. Yeah, this thing is... Yeah, I'm trying to do this from behind the camera, so you have to forgive me. But, I mean, it is very, very sharp. Can't really do this too well from behind the camera. Plus, to make sure you can actually see it, it's kind of hard. I don't have a tripod because my brother's using it, because he's doing photography stuff for his job, so I'm using a telescope, and I just have the camera sitting on it. But, I mean, this knife is very sharp. It is a great, great knife. And if anybody has $200 to fork out on it, it's definitely worth it. I know that they, as soon as I cut out on me again. Okay, but I know as soon as I agreed to the trade, I went to Knife Works, and I noticed they had a black blade one, and I'm kind of starting to regret it, but at the same time I'm not, just because, I mean, this is one of the pre-production runs, and I feel special owning just one of the very few of the pre-production models. So I'm very grateful for this. Yeah, definitely a great knife to check out. I don't know if there's any knife shops around you that carry this, but if you know someone who does, definitely ask to look at it. I mean, it is a terrific knife, and I cannot put this thing down. So, yeah, get that out of there. The MPR. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.